my second day around Jorvik. Had a lovely bit of breakfast at the Rise Cafe, and now I'm off to the Jorvik Viking Centre.
We've got two different styles of Viking age houses, what they would have looked like to the archaeologists. As you wander around, if you have any questions, just let me know. Thank you.
The remains of part of this thriving city were found right here, and by carefully piecing together all of the archaeological evidence and what we know from other sources, you can now visit the Viking Age.
Come here. Welcome in New York.
You have arrived by the River Foss. Ahead lies the city with countless houses and workshops, many of them newly rebuilt. Some, like this damaged one, a victim of an untended hearth perhaps. As ships became more seaworthy, the Vikings created wider trading routes, sometimes using chains and middlemen to carry goods from one side of the Viking world to the other. Seals and the canal ship for the world suggest trade with Central Asia, the Eastern Mediterranean and the Red Sea. It's possible that our trade to sell
أين وضعت الحرير الأحمر؟
the spoils of their raids or battle victories. Slaves were an important part of society all over northern and western Europe at this time. But before we go, let's have a look at some of the many craftspeople working here in the city.
the 6th longest river in the UK, and the only one in the top 10 to flow entirely in one county. It flows for 61 miles before joining the Trent, and the combined flow then flows into the Humber, and finally joins the North Sea at Spin Point. In this next stretch of river, we'll have to spin the boat for the first time and head back towards the city. If we didn't turn here, we could continue for a further 28 miles and eventually reach the historic town of Clifford. And it's at Clifford that the river narrows and shallows to such an extent that it is no longer navigable for vessels of this size. Another place you can reach by water is London. You get all the way from York to London without ever going out to sea, just on the inland waterways network of the country.
3, 2, 1, you'll be in line. In line beautifully.